Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How y'all doing today? Make sure y'all comment down below and tell me how y'all doing. Today we're gonna be talking about kids and developing issues, or not issues, but just developing. Yeah. So yeah, y'all, we just gonna hop right into it and make sure y'all comment down below and tell me how y'all doing. And yeah, so let's just hop into it. So me and my cousin, y'all, we was having this conversation or whatever. I'm not gonna get into detail about what we was talking about, but basically it was about kids and stuff like that, and our kids, and I don't want to get too much into detail about it, but yeah, because it's not really bad, but it's not bad at all actually, but I do want to talk about it. So yeah. Okay, so we was having this conversation about some stuff about our sons or whatever, and them having autism and stuff like that, and not having it and having it, this and that, and not doing certain stuff, and not developing when society wants them to develop, and not doing certain stuff when society wants them to do it, with them being 2 and 3 years old. So yeah. So let's just talk about it, okay? Let me just tell y'all, how I feel about the situation. So I personally feel like, okay, so when Alexander was 1 and 2 years old, Alexander didn't do a few things. He didn't like wave his fingers, like, cross his eyes or whatever. He wasn't really saying words like that. I was trying to get him to say mama and dada. Alexander's first words was dada, just to let y'all know it was dada. It wasn't mama. That broke my heart. But anyway, it's okay. I got over it. Yeah. Anyway, so when he was around those ages, he wasn't really doing much. And when he used to go to Matrix and daycare and stuff when I was in school and still in daycare now, the people used to say that something was wrong with him because he wasn't doing stuff that they would suspect that he was doing. Anyway, y'all, I had to move this little stool thing because Alexander kept trying to get up here and get in the video. But anyway, he must know we talking about him. Anyway, as I was saying, y'all, they used to say that something was wrong with him, and that they just assumed that he had autism because he wasn't doing certain stuff that society wanted him to be doing at the age that he was at. So, especially with us being young mothers and stuff like that, and even mothers, period. Well, I'm going to say young mothers, because, I don't really know. I'm not going to say I don't know any older parents that got kids. But, yeah, anyway, they got kids that's like around Alexander age, like 2, 3, that type stuff. But anyway, but this can apply to each mother, any mother at that. I don't care, all mothers. I don't mind. Anyway, I didn't mean to say I don't care. I meant to say I don't mind. But yeah. Anyway, so we used to try to give him a head start. We used to try to give him all this help, and was trying to force him to do other stuff that kids was doing, and was trying to get all this stuff and just push it on him. Literally, he was only like 1 or 2 years old, and they were saying that he was supposed to have been doing certain stuff, but at the same time, they wasn't giving him time. And they had me worried. Now, remind y'all, I am 19 years old. At the time, I was 17 when that happened. I was 17. I had to think about it, y'all. You see how I looked up like that? I had to think about it. But anyway, they had me worried. They had me thinking that something was wrong with him. Something was wrong with his development issues. Excuse me. They had me thinking that They had me thinking, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm talking too fast. They had me thinking that Alexander had development issues. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. And Alexander didn't have those things. It just took him some time to do certain stuff. And they were trying to rush every single thing. which was making me worried because y'all got me thinking that something wrong with my child, and there's really nothing wrong with my child. Y'all just believe society itself believe that kids is supposed to do certain stuff because the other kids is doing it. No, like Alexander, he's not fully potty trained yet, but does that mean that something is wrong with him? Does it mean that he has autism? Does it mean that he's mentally ill in the head? No, it doesn't. It means that he's a toddler, and it takes time. That's what I want us mothers to understand. Why is you doing that? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Alexander doing too much. But anyway, that's what other society want us to believe. Society want us to believe that if your kid is not doing, if they not talking, if they not potty training, if they not pointing and just doing stuff that toddlers do, something is wrong with them. Let me tell y'all something. For all the mothers out there that's going through this, I want to tell you something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking too fast. But I want to tell you that it's nothing wrong with your kid. No, your kid doesn't have autism, because they said that about Alexander literally 2 or 1 year ago when he did a test, and they was asking me all types of questions. Do he wiggle his fingers in front of his face? Do he point to stuff when he wants it? Do he just, like, they was asking all types of questions. And when they was asking me, y'all, I was telling them no, because he was not doing those things at that time. But as he started to grow up and he got older, he actually started to do those things. And I say that to say we shouldn't rush our kids to grow. They're literally toddlers. We're putting all this stuff on them. Like, no, it's people that have tried to make me feel bad for Alexander not talking, for him not talking yet. It's people that have tried to make me feel some type of way because he's not potty trained yet. It's people and it's not, I'm not saying it's family. I'm not saying it's none of that. I'm saying people in general. Like, I remember I used to talk to this girl, and she had a daughter. Now, remind you, girls, they they kind of like, when it comes to the talking and stuff like that, they kind of move faster than the boys. I want y'all to always know that, because it's true. My mom even said the same thing about me. I started talking I started talking faster than my brother did. So, yeah, that's just a well-known fact. So, yeah. And then it's an opinion, too. And then, I actually did my research about that. So, yes, it's a fact and an opinion, and my own opinion. But anyways, y'all, as I was saying, so, where was I at? Okay, that's what I was saying. It was this girl, she had a daughter. I'm not going to say her name because I no longer talk to her no more. I ended up cutting her off because she was a user, and I'm such a person with a good heart. I tend to do too much for people than they do for me, and I don't like that. If I feel like I'm doing too much for you and you don't do nothing. When I say nothing at all, you don't do nothing for me, but I do everything for you and make sure you straight, and I will give you the shirt off my back, but you won't even give me the shoes off your feet. I'm straight. No. That stuff is dead. Anyway, see, I was about to hop off the topic. But anyway, so I don't talk to her no more, but she had a daughter. And her daughter was about like 2 years old, I believe. Or I think she was turning 2. I really don't know. I think she was 2, turning 3 or something like that. But I know it was one time I was telling her, because this girl was always in competition with me, mostly because she was jealous of me and inspired by me by the same time, in the same sense or whatever. And I meant to say at the same time, she was jealous and expired. But instead of her telling me and us helping each other out, she just wanted to always look better than me, always wanted to compete with me and stuff like this. But anyway, so I was telling her something that Alexander did or whatever, because he wouldn't stay on the potty. Like, when I put him on the potty, sometimes when he have to do number 2, he would not stay on the potty. He would like keep getting up or whatever, which will cause him to, do number 2 on the floor, and I would have to clean it up and stuff. And I was telling her that, and then instead of her like, saying like, well, it's okay, it's gonna be okay, or saying anything else, this girl said, well, yeah, my baby, I'm not gonna say her name, but my baby girl, I'm just gonna say baby girl, because I know the little girl name, but I'm not gonna say her name. My baby girl, she went to the potty today. And I'm like, okay, what was your point? Like, You could have waited to say that. You didn't have to say that right after I told you that. And it was almost like she was trying to one-up me. And I was just like, first of all, girl, you could have said something other than that. Like, you could have said something else besides that. So then that wasn't the first time she did that anyway. So I had to peep the jealousy and everything. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, it's been people like that I have met that just feel the need to always want to try to one-up people and make their kids look better than the next kid. Like, first of all, these are kids. We not supposed to be making our kids go into competition or be in competition with each other. First of all, they're kids. They don't know what the hell competition is. So chill out for the mothers who do that. Try to make other people feel bad because of what your kid doing, what their kid don't do. Chill that shit out, because that's weird as fuck. And grow the fuck up, because that's weird. Anyway, as I was saying, y'all, yeah, because I really don't like when people do that, like try to make their kids compete with other kids, always trying to make their kid look better than the other kid. Like, come on now, grow the fuck up. Kids don't know what competition is. They don't know what that is, so grow up. But anyway, move. This little boy is, I swear he's something else. He be getting on my nerves sometimes. Y'all know how I feel when y'all kids get on y'all nerves. Anyway, because he know I'm making a video, but he really don't care. He like, I want to play with my toys anyway. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to tell y'all, the parents out there, and I even had to tell myself this, please stop comparing y'all kids to other people's kids. And stop thinking that just because someone else's kids does something that you gotta rush yours to do it, all because you see that somebody else's kid is doing it. You don't have to do that. It takes time. Please do not put that pressure on y'all kids. He's, like I said, Alexander is not potty trained yet. He's not fully potty trained, but he is potty training. And I'm not rushing nothing. I'm not putting no rush on him. I'm not doing none of that. Why? Because I don't want to put too much on him. He's literally only 3 years old. Only 3. I'm not about to put all that stuff on him. I wouldn't like, if I was a 3-year-old, I was 3 once upon a time, we all was. But I wouldn't want somebody to do that to me, put all that pressure on me and mess around and mess up my development, all because they trying to rush me to do something because they see that somebody else's kid is doing it. No. It's okay to take y'all time. Putting him on a potty and making him sit there until he use the bathroom and doing it after every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and doing it constantly and consistently. I think I said that right. Anyway, and doing it every single day and being consistent with it, that's what I can do. And that's what I do. But and sometimes I miss days. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I told y'all we keep it real over here. Sometimes I miss days, and sometimes I just be too damn lazy, too damn tired, and I just be like, oh my Jesus, I don't want to do it. And sometimes we like miss a meal or two. Like, when I say, hold on, I don't want to say miss a meal or two. I mean, like, after every meal we eat, I don't always put him on the potty. That's what I mean. I don't mean that we missing meals and not eating over here, because baby, we eat. But anyway, and plus I love to cook too, if y'all don't know. I love to cook. Anyway, but as I was saying, please stop forcing that on y'all kids. Please stop doing that. I don't care what the doctors say. I don't care what the teachers say. I don't care if the other side of the parents, I don't care if the people on the other side of the family say. I don't care what they say. Please stop forcing that on your kids. They're literally kids. If they're going to talk, they're going to talk one day. If they're not talking already, they're going to talk one day. They're going to talk real soon. You really just got to pray to God for it, and you really just got to have faith in him for it. If your kid is not fully potty trained like Alexander, he's going to be potty trained. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm talking too fast. He's going to be potty trained soon. Just keep being consistent with it. Please don't try to force nothing on him. Nothing, because you don't want to mess up your baby's development. You don't want to do all of that. Don't do that to your kid. Like, I'm so serious. And I know it's people out there, they gonna think they know every single fucking thing. No, you don't know everything. We all still learning stuff every single day. And I learned this, and I peeped it and I like fully understood it, and I literally like was just like, you know what, I gotta share this with somebody. And the first person I told was my mama. I told my mama about it, and I wanted to tell my cousin this, y'all, but I don't know. To be honest, I haven't talked to her in like years, so this what I can say about this. She's not used to this new Aaliyah. She's used to the old Aaliyah. The Aaliyah who, just that old Aaliyah in the past. She's used to her. She's not used to this new Aaliyah. So, and then on top of that, when you try to, everybody is not the type of people that just want to sit there and get advice from other people. Some people think they know too much, and they think that they know everything, so they would not listen to you. Like, no, I don't like people like that. I'm not saying that my cousin is like that. I'm just saying that I don't know if she is like that. So I didn't want to try to talk to her, and then she'd be like, well, I ain't want all of that. So, excuse me, I didn't want all of that, y'all. So I was just like, I just sat there and I was saying like stuff or whatever. And yeah, but in my head, I wanted to say so much. I just didn't, because I don't know if she's that type of person that thinks she know everything, and then she get to talking, like, and while I'm trying to talk, like, over talking me. Like, I don't know. I just, no. Everything happens for a reason, because one day she is going to see this video. And I don't mean no harm. If you is watching this video, I don't mean no harm. I'm just saying, and it's not even just for you, it's for other people as well, because me and you are not the only ones that have kids that's taking a little longer to do other stuff, because there's other kids out there as well that's not talking, or not potty training, or not wiggling their fingers across their face, or not pointing to the things that they want, or not walking. Like, it takes time. When a newborn come out, a newborn can't say mama. A newborn can't feed itself. A newborn can't use the bathroom, and it can use the bathroom, but it can't wipe itself. It literally takes time. That's all I'm saying. It takes time. So give y'all kids that time. We got to give our kids that time to grow up and develop. Okay? Period. And when I say develop, I mean like the talking, the using the bathroom, the wiping itself. Like it takes time for that. So I know some of us parents, we probably look at other kids and be like, dang, I wish my kid was doing that. Your kid is going to be doing that. I'm telling you. You right here watching the video, if you have a kid, I'm going to make this very clear. This is only for the people who have kids. But anyway, you right here, the person who's watching this video, your kid, boy or girl, it don't matter what gender, they going to start, what's wrong? Give me this. The hell? Anyway, y'all, it don't matter what age, what gender, any of that. Your kids is going to be talking soon. Your kid is going to be talking soon. They're going to be using the bathroom on their own. They're going to be helping you out more. They're going to be doing all of that. Please don't rush it. Do not rush it. Let them kids take their time. Do not get to rushing them to talk, rushing them to do certain things rushing them to do things just because you see that other kids are doing them, or just because you want to rush it. Don't rush it, because I'm pretty sure you won't want that to happen to you. So don't rush it. Take time, be consistent, pray to God, continue to pray to God, because, man, I want to tell y'all this story, but I don't want this video to go past 20 minutes. So yeah, y'all, please take time and actually be consistent with y'all kids and be patient with them. Please don't try to rush them to do anything when it comes to their them getting to know different things and stuff like that. Like when it comes to talking, using the bathroom, any of that, please don't try to rush them. Please be patient with them. They are just kids, literally, and some of them are babies. Do not rush them. Don't rush them. I'm telling you, I used to literally listen to everybody, every person at his daycare, because he didn't used to go to the daycare that he went to. He used to go to a daycare before that one. And the person used to always tell me, oh, it's other kids that's doing this, and Alexander is falling back. He's not doing that, that used to make me feel so bad as a parent, because I used to be like, dang, okay, so what am I not doing? What do I need to do? What's wrong with them? And it used to have me thinking that way. Then I had to realize it's nothing wrong with me. I mean, I'm not perfect, never mind. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say this. It's nothing wrong that I'm doing. I'm doing everything right. I'm a great parent, and so are you. We got this, okay? Period. Our sons and our daughters they're going to be everything that we need them to be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm playing with a screen. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all for everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my notifications so y'all see when I post every time. And thank y'all for watching.